Hello, Santa Susanna. We're back yet again with another episode of KISH, KSSH News at Noon. I'm Michael Kennedy.
And I'm Emma Saturday. You know, Michael, we're fortunate to go here.
Yes, we are. Relative to other high schools, Santa Susanna is remarkably open and free.
We have no uniforms and only nominal dress codes.
No trash cans shoving jocks or self-confidence killing cheerleaders.
And no drug testing.
Not yet, anyway.
Hey Santa Sue, I interviewed Miss May as well as some of the student body here at school about the William S. Hart School District's new drug testing program. The program includes over 2,000 students enrolled by their parents to be randomly selected for monthly drug testing. Let's see what they had to say.
Well, first, I think if we're considering bringing a program like this to Simi Valley, that we really need to make sure that this is something that's supported by parents in the community at large.
I think the whole system is a little it's too intrusive.
I actually think that the testing would be really beneficial because it shows that the parents care about their child.
I'm against it.
I feel like if parents have suspicions about their kids doing drugs, then it's totally fine for the kids to be tested.
I think that it is unfair and should not be done here.
No.
I support the test because I think anybody who is stupid enough to do drugs probably is also too stupid to tell their parents about it.
I'm here with Mr. Mason, a parent of a Santa Clarita school student, and we're going to talk about the new drug testing program.
There's roughly 2,000 kids out of the 20,000 kids enrolled in the Hart School District that are involved in the program.
Do you think the program is going to be beneficial in helping keep kids off drugs?
Well, just like athletes and some other people that are required to be tested routinely and without any expectation of being tested, I think it is. It keeps people away probably from that chance of doing drugs, because you just know when you're going to be randomly tested. Whether you're working for the police department or you're an athlete in school, college or professional or whatever it might be, randomly tested is probably going to keep you from doing any type of illicit drugs.
You know, remaining drug and alcohol free is something I believe is very important. So if a program like this helps students to make better decisions and healthier choices, or helped others get the help that they need at remaining drug and alcohol free, then I think it's definitely something that would be good for our students.
With just a week before Valentine's Day, it's time to choose whom you're going to ask.
Ask what?
Who you want to be your Valentine to be, of course, and what flowers to get them. Open mic night at Royal.
Here's Kate Ritter with the details.
Hey Santa Sue, my name's Kate Ritter, and tomorrow night at Royal High School is my senior project, a teen open mic night, and 11 of our troubadours will be performing. So you should come see it.
Leadership is having a silent auction.
Watch this.
Who wants these cookies?
I want.
You want these cookies?
I want these cookies.
You're yours. They're yours.
Why do you get the cookies?
Woo!
So, who wants to drive with me, huh?
Me. Oh, me.
Yeah, me.
Oh,
me. All right, Nick and Ben.
Woo!
Let's do it, guys.
Woo! Woo!
So, yeah. Anybody else want to drive with me? Come on, anyone? I guess not.
Who wants this rock? so I'll just keep it.
This next story is about the road home.
It's actually about the road show that we now host at home.
Hi Santa Sue, Maya Bull is here in the PAC. Let's see how home show went.
How did you like the show?
Oh, I loved it. It was amazing. The show was really good. I was really proud of the instrumental musicians and the great work they did with the choir. I thought the show was awesome. The dance numbers were amazing.
Do you think you're going to come to Santa Sue?
Absolutely. I definitely am.
I love the techno part.
Now that we know how the 8th graders feel, we can find out what our current students think about our change in tradition.
Yeah, we have it at the PAC, and it's like 10 times more awesome because we have the lights and, you know, we have the light show, better sound quality. People get to see the school when they come here rather than we just go to their school.
Not necessarily as many kids are going to come, but at the same time, the kids that come are more interested in.
Part of the fun of the roadshow was going on picnics after all the middle school trips.
When I was in 8th grade and the roadshow came to Hillside, I thought that kids who didn't know much about Santa Sue got to see what was happening.
Not everyone's going to want to come see us, and they're going to miss a great opportunity of how wonderful our school is.
There's another new teacher on campus.
Actually, he's just filling in for Mrs. Schultz.
Let's join me for this. Hello everyone, I'm Emma Saturday, and I'm here with our new substitute teacher, Mr. Rory McAllister. As some of you know, our wonderful government teacher, Mrs. Schultz, recently suffered an injury and will be out for an unknown period of time. But the only upside of this is that we have a wonderful new sub, as we said, Mr. McAllister. How are you liking Santa Sue so far?
Loving it. It's fantastic.
What do you do when you're not teaching?
Oh, I have 2 kids, Cormac and Finn, and they're all that I do when I'm not teaching. I pretty much, that takes up all my time. So beyond that, occasionally I play ice hockey. I play pickup games at the Simi Valley Iceplex, sometimes on Fridays. So if you want to come pile drive your teacher to the boards, then I guess that would be a good place to start.
What is your favorite thing about teaching?
By far, my favorite thing about teaching is when I'm in a classroom and we're on a really hot button issue, or we're talking and there's a lot of discussion going on, and lights are going off in people's heads and people are really sitting and thinking about an issue, and it changes them.
Would you like to become a full-time teacher at Santa Sue?
Yes.
Well, Mr. McAllister, thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome.
And we're all wishing Mrs. Schultz a speedy recovery. If an alumnus is a guy and an alumna is a girl, then what is a couple who used to go to Santa Sue?
In alumna phobowachia?
Good. That's good. Their right mind would ever want to leave Santa Sue?
Alumni, maybe?
Hi Santa Sue, this is Shoshana Maikon, and I'm here with Tessa Grady, an alumni from 2011. So Tessa, what have you been up to recently?
Well, Shoshana, I think the most exciting thing is that this summer I went through this very, very huge audition for a Disney show, and so I went to the main Disney warehouse, really cool place. And I auditioned with hundreds of girls, and it was for the premiere of Brave this summer. So Brave, the Scottish princess movie that came out, they wanted to do a live pre-show beforehand, and they had all the characters, Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Goofy, and they wanted a singer host, one girl and one boy, to lead them through the show. And so I got to hide in the audience before each premiere of Brave at the El Capitan Theater in Hollywood. And I got to sneak out of the audience and like open up the show, and then I sang a song to Donald Duck, and it was very fun. I loved it.
That's awesome. Did you have any other projects besides Brave?
Yes. Let's see. At the beginning of the year, I did a show called Dames at Sea. A director came and saw Dames at Sea, and I did get an email from him, and he explained like when the audition is, and he wanted me to come in for the lead role. And so I went to the 42nd Street audition, which was in Long Beach, and I booked the lead, and I got so excited because 42nd Street is one of my favorite shows, and it was with a huge regional theater company in Long Beach, and they actually housed me down there, so I lived in my own apartment in Long Beach.
All the glitz and all the glamour, the grandeur and more, for the golden age began right here at El Capitan, and the theater's still aglow with the magic.
For about 2 months, and I just moved back home.
Awesome. Thank you, Tessa.
Thank you, Shoshana.
Back to you in the studio.
Listen closely.
There's barely a soul out there to whom this does not apply.
Yesterday was the time of our lives. We were born and raised in a summer haze, bound by the surprise of our glory days.
Our library is hosting a raffle. Anyone who likes the Santa Sue Library page is automatically entered.
Each winner gets a book autographed by the author.
Wow, that could be valuable. And without further ado, this week's winners are Lindsay Williams
and Ashley Jaron. Congratulations. Report to the library to pick up your prize.
And that's the way it is.
February 7th, 2013.
Have a great day, Santa Sue.